screen, you can see our winner has been declared. Zhang Kun, solid. So, but only two 75 kg class fights this afternoon, and this one it's France versus Australia, Bevan Chia versus Johan Ben-Bedra. It is great to see some of these French athletes competing once again. And we did observe a minute's silence at the beginning of the event, the tragic events that happened in France. I wonder how much that might be playing on their minds, but as fighters go, they're very good at shutting out the rest of the world and focusing on what needs to be done when it needs to be done.
Sure, you know, we're in a world competition, so with all due respect, we pay attention to tragedies such as that. But just like in other events, when we have these things going around the world, one great thing about athletics, it unifies. It unifies folks. We have an opportunity.
That's the great thing. Well, Johan Ben-Bedra in the red and Bevan Chia in the black.
Yeah, we have a change in judges here. We have a change in judge because we have an Australian fighter and an Australian judge waiting to be changed out.
That's good to see.
The fight's about to start, and you heard a whistle to change that judge out.
And while that actually happens, I can tell you, don't also forget to check out the other half of the 13th World Wushu Championships, the Taolu schedule. It's absolutely beautiful. When we were saying that, you know, the other side of it, the competitive parts have come here, but the forms must be seen. And I keep dragging my eyes over because they're for us, they're next door.
Well, sure.
You literally can't take your eyes off
Spain and USA over there.
Keep an
we
eye
have
out
a
for
fight
that. Right
back
now,
here, James. We have
France,
a fight moving in now.
France, Australia, and Australia have taken the early lead. As we get to grips with their stances, very mobile from both.
Well, what you'll see from some of the countries, you won't see they'll have some strong fighters in certain weight categories, not necessarily the other weight categories. So you see here a strong fighter that's coming out. France is no easy takeaway.
Oh, a good couple of punches there.
That's right.
For Bevan Chia. Bevan Michael Chia.
That's not something you see in a 75-kilogram fight with roundhouse to the face there, Jimmy, so you know.
Well, we're on that cusp now, on that borderline. I'm guessing the 90 kilos won't be doing that. Oh, it's going to be close. He couldn't hold on. So Bevan Chia takes an early fall. That's going to cost him. And Johan Ben-Bedra now.
And a second one.
Oh, and that's going to be that round over and dusted. We're seeing that more and more often now. So, a little chance to save some energy for Johan Ben-Bedra, and that's what it's all about.
You mentioned something. We have China here, and during our break, we have. It's like China showing us some Nanchuan.
That so really is, incredible. Well, it is incredible, the landing and the positioning and the precision, and really what I've learned from it is the control of body is just absolutely incredible. And you won't know unless you are here. Anyway, looking at our two coaches that are frenetically talking to our fighters. And trying to air them out a little bit. I can imagine the bigger and the heavier that they get.
You see the energy over with Australia, trying to figure out what's the strategy. We can stay in this fight. You lost it by being pushed off of the lei tai, not because the guy
exactly, not
you.
because of any.
So if you just control the lei tai better, then at least you're in the round.
So as we get to round two, and everything for Bevan Michael Chia to do here. 2 minutes, kicks off. We're going to see a more aggressive strategy from him. Moves forward.
For sure. He knows he can stay in this fight.
No, he doesn't want to get caught again. And stay away from that. But definitely a little bit more energy from him.
Oh, sure. He's got the uphill climb because he's got one round down against him.
Essentially got to win everything from here and really start pushing the momentum of the fight. There's a big hit he took to the
right
face.
hand, yeah. But this is where France says, okay, so you bring the fight. Nothing that I did is going to disadvantage me, so you let me see you bring the fight to me. And you see France making him bring the fight to him.
And it's very evenly contested at the moment, just a couple of points in it between them. with a minute left.
Aye.
A slip, a massive slip. That's got to hurt.
Here's a case where Australia didn't realize how close he had him to the edge. He could have had him off the platform, Jeevons, but he's focused on trying to stay in the middle himself.
Well, that's a good takedown again from Johan, and now he's edging ahead, but only just. Still a chance for Bevanchia to get back in this. He's got 47 seconds. That's going to help.
Well, you hear France cheering him on. You hear France cheering him on. They can see the scores. They know just what you said, how
exactly
close.
how close it is. It's tied up between two of the judges at the moment. Just needs a good attack here in these final 30 seconds. Can Bevanchia pull it off? Needs to attack more.
Look at him. France is keeping the distance. He's weighing
out the time.
That's right.
Well, he's done his work. It's now up to whether Bevanchia can do his.
That's right. He got a little help with that push kick. Looks like some of the judges didn't score it.
Yep.
There's something we can hear.
Yep.
They heard that kick from France. There's the time. 3 seconds, not enough. You see France.
He's done it. Johan Ben-Bedra goes through, and we've just had a slew. Apart from that one contested deciding match that we had earlier on between Atsushi and Sulaiman,
it's right.
Everything else has essentially been good performances from people coming out.
What you find, Jeevons, is that people know when they come to the World Championships, you're going to have a high level of competition. It's rare that you get someone. We saw a couple of countries that had strong fighters, but they weren't really ready for
the ring, the late yeah.
And so you can be a strong fighter, but the rest of these fighters know they're coming to World Championships. They've been here a couple of times, they've taken some tough losses, and they know what they need to bring.
Well, there's our winner, Johan Ben-Bedra. And great to see so much respect between the fighters as it goes, and some respect for the Leitai itself.
Oh, sure.
While our next fighters come up, and we have switched up to another